Put a little gravy on it. They never know. Put some gravy on that shit.
Hey, we back in Chelle's kitchen. What's up, Chelly Chelle?
Hey y'all, welcome back to Chelle's kitchen. I'm back at y'all with another great video. I hope you all New Year's is going great so far. Mine is going wonderful. I'm also having a great day. I hope you're having a great day. And plus it's a great day to have a great day, you all. So try to have a great day if you're not. Today, you all, we will be making liver. You heard me right. I'm going to show you how to make liver, rice, and the biscuits. So we're going to do kind of like a whole meal. Liver is a childhood, for a lot of people. I know our mothers and our grandmothers, and they used to make it for us. And me as a kid, I loved liver and rice. That was one of my favorite meals. When I smelled them onions and smelled that gravy aroma through the house, I knew what time it was. So I want to show you all how to make it. It's not hard to make at all. So let's get to it, y'all. Liver, rice, and biscuits. Okay, you all. So what we're going to do now is go over what you would need in order to make your liver, rice, and biscuits. So of course you would need rice. I have a bag of rice here. Of course you would need liver. So I'm so happy I found this type of liver, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story real quick. Tell y'all a really quick story. So as I just said, I love liver and rice as a kid. And when I became an adult, I had wanted to make some liver and rice. So I went down to a local store. It's called Happy Foods here. I went to a local store, went and got me some liver. Y'all, when I say I bought this liver, it was in a package, like how the hamburger meat and chicken and stuff come. You know how it come packaged? It was big old liver. The livers was so big, y'all. So long story short, this was years ago. This was like 7, 8 years ago. I went to the store, tried to make some liver, y'all. The liver was so big, and the texture of it like grossed me out. I didn't make liver for like 3 years after that because I was like traumatized of the texture and how big it was, and I was just like grossed out. So, and then of course I started craving liver and rice again. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to make some. And just so happened I found this liver, y'all. I love this liver. It's already ready to cook. It's sliced, it's skinned, and deveined, so you're ready to go. They come in little convenient packs like this. As you see, they thin. I love how thin they are. Because like I said, that pack I got, y'all, it was like 2 livers, and they was huge. It just grossed me out. And so these are great. Now that I found these, I love making liver and rice, and they come in convenient packs. So if it's just you can just take you 2 little packs out and defrost them, put the other ones back in the freezer. I found this at my local grocery store. This is over in the freezer aisle. I want to say like over in the area like breakfast sandwiches and stuff like. It's in the freezer aisle. You might just want to ask the meat department where is the liver, and they'll show you where the liver is in the store. Alright, so back to our ingredients. So of course you need rice, you need liver, you need a little garlic powder, you need a little onion powder, you need a little seasoning salt, of course you need biscuits,
Grains.
you will need a little flour, you will also need butter. Then here I already chopped me up some onions, y'all. This little old lady makes onions in her garden, and she donated me some onions a few months ago, y'all. She gave me a big old bag, and I still have a lot of them. So if you're anything like me, waste not, want not, and we're gonna use those onions. These are great, perfectly grilled. I was crying cutting these onions, so they're strong. So I got these. That's why they're so small, because y'all wondering how I got these little onions. Someone gave them to me, and I'm grateful. And then last but not least, you will need some vegetable oil. Excuse this big old thing, y'all. I like to buy in bulk for the most part, so I don't got to keep running back to the store. Alright, so this is all the ingredients we will need. Now what we're going to do is go over to the stove. We're going to season the meat up really good. And we're going to get it going. Stay tuned. Alright, y'all. So, as you can see, I have my liver laid out. I just got it laid on some wax paper. I have it laid out. This is about 5 of those 5 of the steaks, 5 of the liver steaks that I showed you. It's like 5 individual packets. They are unthawed. I like my liver chunk. I like my liver to be in little pieces. I don't like big pieces of liver. So that's why it's broken up a little bit. What we're going to do now is go ahead and get our skillet started. I'm going to put it on a medium heat because of the type of skillet it is. It be trying to burn your shit up. Yeah, I know them skillets that be trying to burn y'all food. You ain't trying to burn your food, but the skillet all overly happy and it be burning your food. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My real cookers know. Alright, y'all, so what we're going to do is put some vegetable oil in there. That's probably about a half a cup of vegetable oil. You just want enough to cover the bottom of your skillet. So I got my vegetable oil. And then I'm going to also put some butter in here too. We're going to fry our liver in vegetable oil and butter. That's about 3 tablespoons of butter. So you're going to go ahead and start letting that get hot. While that's getting hot, what I did in this bowl, y'all, that flour that y'all seen, I just put me some flour in the bowl to coat my liver when I'm done seasoning it. So this is nothing but white flour. And this is about a cup and a half of flour. Now, if you look over here, this is my water that's boiling for the rice. This was about 3 cups of water. It is boiling. Once your rice comes to a rolling boil like that, that's when you want to go ahead and add your rice. So I'm going to go ahead and add some rice because it's at a rolling boil. So you just want to pour your rice in there. And I used a little over half of a bag. A little over half of a bag. Then what I'm going to do is add some butter to the rice. Now watch my other video. Put some butter in your rice so it don't stick. Then what you want to do is turn your heat down. Once your water comes to a rolling boil, you've put your you put your rice in there, you put your butter in there. You want to turn your fire down. Because once you put that top on there and you still got that fire on high heat, like I said, you will have a stove full of rice water. That's not what you want. Alright, so I've turned it down. And then we're going to put a top on it. And again, we're going to leave some space to give that rice, that steam, a way to escape the skillet. So boom, we got the rice going. Now as y'all see, my oven just went off. I got this set for $3.75 for our Grand biscuits. And we're going to get those on in just a moment, okay? So our grease is getting hot. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and season our liver. I ain't got enough space, y'all. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and season our liver, y'all. And you don't want to go too heavy on it. Because this is liver. It's very thin and it's very lean. Alright, I had to adjust that. And rice was making too much noise for me. It's making too much noise for me. Had to calm it down. Alright, so I'm just going to season it really good on one side. Because I'm not going to flip my liver over as if I was doing chicken or pork chop. I'm not going to flip it over. Again, liver is really slimy and bloody, and I just don't got time. So I'm just going to season one side really well for both sides. So I went down with my seasoning salt. Now we're going to go down with some onion powder. Ooh, shit, damn.
Ooh, shit, ow.
You should keep that in there. That's funny. Alright, y'all, so I'm back. Looks like my skillet is ready. I had to switch out skillets if y'all noticed that the skillet is different. I'm not going to lie, I really bought that skillet probably about a month ago and I've been using it. Normally when I make liver and rice, I do it the same way, and it was just popping at us like crazy. So it scared me. I'm gonna end up throwing that in the trash. We got a new one here, and we're gonna start again, y'all. Cause I didn't trust that skillet. It had to go. So all right, so let's get to it, y'all. You want to pat it. After you season your liver, you want to coat it in the flour, just like that. Add it to your grease. Coat it. All you doing, y'all, coating it, adding it to the grease. See, I wanted to use that skillet because it was bigger. That skillet is bigger, and I can get more in it. All right, up a little. And that's how it looks when it's cooking, y'all. So you're gonna let that cook, let it get crispy on one side. We're gonna flip it, and yeah. All right, y'all. So rice is still cooking. As you're cooking your rice, you want to keep making sure you go in for a stir. I think on my last video I told y'all it takes like 10 to 15 minutes to make rice. I take that back. It actually takes 15 to 25 minutes to make a good pot of rice. If you want it to be done all the way, you don't want it grainy. At least a good 20 to 25 minutes it will take. So our rice is boiling beautifully. Just give it a stir. You'll know when it's done. So we're going to let that continue. Our liver is cooking, y'all. I say let it cook about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. I like to just make sure that my food is really cooked, really done. So yeah, about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Move it around a little bit. Mommy's channel.
Like, subscribe to my mommy's channel.
Okay, y'all, so what we're going to do now, we got our liver cooking, we got our rice cooking. We're going to go ahead and start our biscuits. What you want to do is get you a nice skillet, and you want to put some butter. This is how I do it. I put butter at the bottom. I place it in the oven. Let that butter melt. Once the butter is melted, we'll go ahead and lay the biscuits and put them back in there. I do the bottom with butter like that to make sure that my biscuits do not stick to the skillet at all. So yeah. Alright, so back to this liver. Let's get to flipping it. And flip it like that. And just want to flip them all. Flip them over. Flip the other side. See how I got that coating on there? That's how you want it. Fried liver. Oh, y'all, and another great thing too, eating liver has great benefits, y'all. It is loaded with vitamin A. It is great. It helps reduce Alzheimer's. It helps reduce arthritis. It also helps with your sight. So liver is a really healthy food to eat, you guys. It really is. A lot of people don't like liver just because of the sound, like you're eating a liver. But it has great benefits to it, and it's really, really good for you. So if you haven't had liver, you should definitely try this recipe. It's not only is it good, but it's good for you. Alright, so just a little fun fact about liver. It is good for you. The end. Alright, and then you just want the other side to cook. I'm going to add my onions so they can start sauteing. Don't that look yummy? Looks delicious. Y'all can see the rice has definitely thickened up. Normally what I do at this time, I just take a little taste. And this rice is done, y'all. So when it gets like this, you just want to give it as soft and fluffy. Like this, you just want to give it a taste. I just gave it a taste and it is done. So what I'm going to do now, y'all, is turn my fire off. And I'm going to add some butter to it. We're going to add some butter to our rice. Just like that. And there you go. If you would like, you could add sugar to it, or if you're not a sugar fan, you could definitely add salt and pepper. You could just add pepper. You could just add salt. You could just leave it plain. Just leave plain butter rice. All right, so that's done. Take it off the stove, and I'm going to get me a plate together to take these livers off. All right, y'all. So what I'm going to do now is take the liver off. That's what it looks on the other side. That's how you want your liver to look. It don't take long to cook. Now I'm not taking none of the onions out because they still need to cook. They still need to saute. He's going to go back in there. And then you just want to take your liver off, y'all, and then add your new liver. I kind of want to keep this and make the gravy. Alright, so what we're going to do is move all that to the side. I'm going to add some more butter because we still got more liver to cook, y'all. So we want to make sure we got enough butter. Add you some more butter. This is still over here sauteing. We're going to use this for our gravy, y'all. So, yeah. So we're going to let this melt. Once this melts, we're going to add our other batch of gravy. Do it like that. So while that's melting, y'all, we're going to go ahead Alright, so this is what you want your skillet to look like coming out of the oven. And you just want to twirl the butter around like this, y'all, to coat the bottom of it. I hate opening biscuits. That's how I do it, y'all. I'd rather bust it. That's why I know it's about to pop. Opposed to me just keep, and you don't know what this thing gonna do. Alright, y'all. I hate open biscuits, but they're so good. And then you just want to lay your biscuits down, just like that. You can use whatever brand biscuits you want. I just grabbed the Grands, and that's it. So now we're going to put this back in the oven at 375 for about 10 minutes. Now back to this. That butter has melted. Let's go ahead and add our other liver. Get your fork to spread it out. All right. And then we're going to do this the same way, y'all. We're going to let this cook about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. That's our onions, y'all. They're sauteing beautifully. If you realize your liver is trying to stick to the bottom, just get your fork and just slide under the liver like this, and it should unstick for you. This is a non-stick skillet sticking, y'all. Okay, y'all, so what I'm doing now is making our gravy. This is what you want to use, brown gravy. You want to make brown gravy to go with your liver. Now, you can make homemade gravy, more power to you. But this is a quick, fast, simple recipe channel. So we do everything kind of quick and cut corners and recipes in half. So if y'all look, they do sell packages of gravies that come just like this. You don't have to get this brand. But they're right over there where you find like the spaghetti seasoning, the chili powder. It should be right over there where all the packets is. The roast beef packets is in that aisle with that stuff. So we have our gravy going here, y'all. Now what I'm going to do is add our liver back to it. This is my rice spoon, but it's okay. So we're just going to put everything back in the skillet and let it cook more too. A few of those pieces got burnt, but it's okay. It's okay. You just want to add it back to the gravy, just like that. Everything, make sure everything get coated with the gravy. This one got burnt a little bit, y'all, but it's okay. Put a little gravy on it, they never know. Put some gravy on that shit. Alright, now we're going to turn our, I just turned my gravy down. So you want this to simmer now, y'all. You want it to simmer. So I'm going to turn it to a low heat. I'm going to find the top, and we're going to let this simmer. You want to let it simmer for another, I say, 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, y'all, and as y'all can see, our biscuits are done. Turn my oven off. Biscuits is done. This is how you want them to look. Now, what I do when my biscuits come out, y'all, I don't put my butter up. I'm going to dig it back out. Is I brush my biscuits with butter. Yummy. You just want to lightly glaze your biscuit with some butter. This is the final product. If you follow step by step, this is how your plate should look. You got your rice, you got gravy over your rice, you got your liver with your onions all sauteed, looking beautifully, and you got some biscuits. If you would like, you can add a green bean to it, some cabbage to it if you want to add like a salad, if you want to add like a vegetable to it. But normally, this is how I make it in Chelle's way. So yeah, let's go ahead and dig in and let's see how good did we do, y'all. So I'm just going to take a little piece right here. Get a better piece for y'all.
To see it.
Oh my God, y'all. This shit is fire. And I'm not just saying that because I made it. I swear to God, this shit is heat, y'all. So good, y'all. Oh my God. I just want to eat it all. Alright, y'all. So we did it, y'all. We made liver, rice, and biscuits, y'all. If you follow step by step, this is how it should look. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for all my subscribers. Again, I hope your new year is going great. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon with another great video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Alright, y'all, so I'm going back in because my cameraman needs a scoop. This is for my cameraman.
Come on, Woody. Mm-hmm.